Hello everyone and a warm welcome to this reading on the Greek gods. I'm very much interested in ancient Greek and the history and stories there are about the Greek gods and all their energies. So I hope that you will join me for a reading into this world. And so let's begin by pulling some cards to see which gods we can tune into right now. Of course, go with your intuition wherever this, wherever this may lead you. I will pull some tarot cards and some astrology cards also so that you can tune into your own chart to see where these energies might be playing a role for you right now. So let's see who's showing up here for us at this moment. We have one card out, and let's see if there anyone else wants to show up. Okay. So we have two cards coming out. We first of all have Gaea, talking about manifestation, and then we have the Hydra, talking about challenges. And I will just read you a little bit about these two cards from this book that Alison Chester Lambert wrote in relation to making this card deck. So let's see what Gaea is about. First of all, it's a reference to Mother Earth. So she's talking about manifestation. Gaea is the mother of all things, the feminine creator of the universe, also the personification of the earth and all that is material or has form. According to myth, she is wide-bosomed, fecund, and benevolent, and this leads to the meaning of the card you have chosen. The energy around you now is rich with the potential for manifestation. Because Gaea could create anything from a lover to oceans and mountains, so too can you. Science tells us that we are not in a shrinking universe, we are in an expanding one. It is becoming and growing, and all we have to do is harness the growth. Life has a spontaneous chance mechanism that will fill space, and intentions can spawn productivity. Earthly possessions are brought into existence by thought and sheer willpower. When we are determined to reach for something and believe we can do it, we do it. By thinking about something with passion, you can now create it just as Gaea did. So let's read a little bit on the Hydra. Talking about challenges. The Hydra was a many-headed water serpent that lived in the swamp of Lerna. It terrorized the local community, but Hera nurtured the beast so she could use it to thwart her stepson Heracles, whom she hated. Heracles had to undertake 12 impossible tasks or labors, and one of them involved killing the Hydra. Hence, this card implies that the gods may have prepared a challenge for you to undertake. He began by striking each head of the Hydra with his mighty club, but as he knocked one off, 2 more heads grew in its place, causing him a bigger problem than he had before. Thus, the Hydra represents an issue which seems to grow as you deal with it. You solve one problem and 2 more appear. The Hydra was eventually killed as Heracles cauterized each stump before new heads could grow. So tackle any challenges you have with a thoughtful, new, in-depth approach, and you will eventually overcome any complications or difficulties. So this is a time to realize that what we are manifesting is actually something that is coming from our own energies. So let's pull some oracle cards to see what this is about. Could we get some more information on this? what is this about? First of all, we have spirit of air. So that's back to Mother Earth, also talking about that we are manifesting from our thoughts. As long as we also have our emotions with it, that we make sure that we feel it, that there is passion, so that our visions and our feelings go hand in hand. That's how we manifest. That's how we put two parts together, two parts that become one, and that we can manifest something from that. So let's see if there's something else here. Let's see if there's something more. Answering the call. Okay, so Mother Earth is calling us at this point because she wants to remind us that we are co-creators. So let's find out what Spirit of Air also is talking about here, but it's like coming up and having some fresh breath here. So let's see what this is talking about. If I can find it here. Spirit of Air. Clarity and expansive perception of life is emerging. You're being advised to see life from a higher perspective. Clear out mental clutter. Breathe. All is well. Do not be concerned. The cobwebs are being cleared away. Communicate your truth. Take care of details. Pay attention and don't let things slip through the cracks. Take time to hear the truth of others. Spirit is whispering to you. Open your mind to see a situation in a new light. So that is that fresh breath, and also getting a new perspective of things, being more clear in our communication at this time. So clarity is coming in, and it's time now to clear clutter, to get all these unhealthy thoughts or unhealthy thinking patterns that we might have been locked up in, that we let them go right now, that we are also looking towards a new horizon here. So answering the call is about you've been called. If you've been waiting for your life to shift, the waiting is over. Your true and authentic life is happening. If you've been hoping for a sign, this is it. Right now, your spirit guides, ancestors, and loved ones who have passed on are sending you messages, love, and healing. You've been called, and a gateway is opening for communications from these spiritual realms. Now, and in the days ahead, signs from Spirit will be all around you. Watch for them. So maybe some days after you've been watching this reading, maybe you'll start to see some signs for something that is reminding you of a past loved one, or a spirit guide, or maybe just an energy that you call your guide, whatever or whomever that may be for you. But it's definitely clear that we have some, when we have clear cluttered our mind here, we can start to step behind or beyond our mind to access our higher self and to access whatever and whomever is out there. Okay, so I feel that our higher self here is a stepping stone for us to move forward, to push ourselves, maybe take up the challenge to push ourselves a little bit higher, a little bit further, a little bit more beyond of what is, to move out of the material world and into an understanding of that consciousness is all around us, and that we manifest from consciousness. So let's pull some, I'll pull a card first to see where this is leading us. Where is destiny taking us right now at this point when we're answering the call? We're trying to take up new challenges here. When we start to understand how we manifest, and that we actually also manifest our own challenges, okay? That can sometimes be very hard to accept when we see something in our lives that is troubling us, that we are two co-creators of that. So let's see where Spirit wants to take us right now on Mother Earth. What is she trying to communicate to us at this time? We need to be flexible. Flexibility at this point. There is an opening again, this fresh air coming out of a tunnel. This is like a twilight zone too. And with the tiger here, it's pointing out for us that it's very important at this time for us to be present, be here now. Let's see if there are other cards coming out for us here. Something else that Mother Earth wants us to focus on at this time. So also make sure that you don't create more challenges than you can actually fight. I'm seeing something like, don't create more in your life than you can take in. There's no reason to create in many different directions just to create. Okay, so maybe that makes sense for some of you out there, that you had maybe a busy time and you can't figure out why there's so many things showing up for you right now. Maybe because you are too busy. Maybe slow down a little bit and then start to focus on one thing at a time and speed up that process in one certain area of your life, instead of being focused on maybe 5 or 10 areas. So and here we have patience. Patience coming in, whether it's a full moon or sun for you, but patience, be focused on to be here right now. That's also how we manifest. When we clear clutter, we are becoming more focused, we become more calm. We don't have so many things flickering in our head. It's like we become actually more present. So as we are becoming more flexible, because we need to address this perhaps to kill all these heads at the same time, maybe we need to be more flexible in how to address that. So for some of you, you will have to speed up. For others of you, you will have to slow down. That's what I'm sensing here. So let's pull some tarot cards to see what this is about. We have one card here. Card from the Major Arcana, card number 0 or 22. The Fool, okay? Sitting on a branch here. Major energy coming in for preparation for something new. That's why we need to be flexible. Can we address these challenges in different ways than we used to think that we could? Because our guides are here now, ancestors, past and loved ones are here now to assist us in doing exactly that. They are presenting colors, forms, letters, numbers for you, just to wake you up. So if you see the same number, or you see the same words, or you hear the same song in your head over and over again, listen to that. Look it up, Google it. See if you can find out more information about it, because there is a message for you there on how to address these challenges. And your guides want you to start over, to start anew, prepare for something new. You haven't taken the first step yet. You're very vulnerable at this moment. We always are when we are wrapping up old stuff, moving into the new, but here you are definitely just about to step out in card number 1, the Magician, okay? But you're not that yet there, but you very soon will be. Patience, okay? Because this is a major new chapter in your life, perhaps, where you're preparing for something new. You're trusting more your instincts. Here we are completely naive in the best sense of the word. We believe we can. We're taking all our resources with us, leaving the rest behind, wrapping things up, clear cluttering now. trying to enter in different realms, trying to enter into a new perception or understanding of what awareness truly means or truly is. So let's see if we can have some cards out that can explain us a little bit more about this. So a major energy where you are coming full circle. And it can be difficult to be patient because you might be seeing a lot of challenges right now. It's like everything is coming up right now. But that in itself could be a message for you that you are peaking right now. You're at the top of the mountain and you're ready now to face everything, to finally get a grip on things so that you can move down the mountain, releasing stuff that you don't have to carry with you no more. We have 2 cards out here from the Minor Arcana. So where you're wrapping up right now, where you are trying to prepare for something new, is with Son of Pentacles and 10 of Wands. So, and I like the birds here, also reference to the air, right? So preparation when it comes to job, money, or accommodation situations, maybe something to do with your home, the structures of your life, and also I would say your body. So for some of you, you will feel that letting go of different thinking patterns actually make your body feels lighter, okay? And you will even come to understand how your body works, how your body functions, and how you're, with the 10 of Wands over here, how your Kundalini energy is working, that how you feed your structure through awareness. It actually has a major impact on your energy, on your motivation, your life force energy, and your entire structure, your bones, your flesh, your skin, your muscles. So there could be something new here with that going on a physical level, perhaps for some of you. Or it could be a reference, as I mentioned, to the more material stuff going on in your life, where you are becoming much more self-independent. You are becoming much more self-confident. Believe in yourself here, okay? It's not the king, it's not the father we have here, but it's the son. He starts to understand something here. And maybe for some of you, if this is about your own, for those of you who run your own business, this is where orders start to come in, okay? Where you finally feel that you are stepping in your own shoes here. Things are finally beginning to step up. Things are beginning to show up, to become more tangible. But otherwise, this is in general talking about being more self-confident in your material life, in your structure, as I mentioned before also. And with 10 of Wands, it's because you have been doing the work. Stay committed right now. You are at a peaking point. It's very important what you do right now with these challenges, how you address them. By being flexible, with patience, knowing what you are trying to wrap up, knowing where you want to go with this in the future. You have done the work. You have really spent every single drop of your life force energy into this to make this function. You're taking a lot of burden on you here. And of course, we are responsible for our own lives. We definitely are. But right now, you are being seen. Your hard work has been seen. And that's why you're getting the help now to finally just to do the last hard thing, okay? To really put all your work into this, to become the only team player in your life, supporting your own energy, supporting your own material life, your own structure in life. You've really been doing a great job. And for some of you, you've been doing this for a long time, and someone has been watching over you. This is not what you call it, spilled work. This is not in vain. Definitely not. It's been seen. And now it's time for you to answer that call, because your guides are coming in to assist you in just reaching the final step, the final movement. As this is movement, this is your Kundalini energy, and you need a little hand, a little extra support here, because you are already doing all you can. And sometimes that is just not enough. Sometimes we need to call upon our guides. Actually, we always do, in my opinion. But sometimes we're not aware of it, and we think that we have to do all the work alone. We don't. So you have reached the point right now where you have done everything you can on your own. It's time to pick up the phone now and say, yes, please come in and assist me to cut off the last heads of these challenges that is showing up in my life. The bottom card is Two of Pentacles. Yes, there is movement right now in your material life. So really pay attention to what's going on. If it's in your job life, private finances, or if you're looking for a new home or to rearrange your home or your accommodation situation. Butterflies are talking about transformation. There is flow going on here, and there even might be some contracts that are being defined where someone is saying, stop, I want out of this. This could be also with a soul contract for some of you, in relationships perhaps, or with a job situation, home again. Private finances, maybe something with your bank or something like that. There's something that is changing here. Someone is pulling out, or they're saying, you don't have to pay this money anyway, let's find new arrangements. And that is definitely showing up as something beneficial for you, okay? So things are moving. Please don't try to see it as something negative. This is just energies, and energies need to move around for us to be able to move forward in our lives. Okay, so let's pull some more tarot to see what this also is about. Three of Wands, yes, be flexible. Also with the tiger, be focused, I'd say. Three of Wands is talking about focus, and also about how you're distributing at this time your life force energy. Very important, because you are peaking right now, and you are, I'm hearing trespassing, if that makes sense for some of you. You're just about to cross that top of the mountain and walk down the other side of the mountain, releasing stuff. So be very focused on whom and what you are spending your time on, your energy, what you are taking physical actions towards, okay? How you spend your energy, because you need to be focused with that right now on these particular challenges. And that also means that for some of you, you have to say no to something. I'm sorry, I can't participate in that right now. I would love to, but I simply do not have the energy, because my energy is calling me towards these particular changes in my life right now. So pay attention to that as well. Let's pull an extra card to see what else is coming out here. So crucial moment is also what I'm hearing here. Learning how to manifest your own life, to co-create. We have Knight of Swords coming out, so there's a reminder here of speaking your truth, okay, and becoming more fierce about that. Also about the visions perhaps you're having. Again, back to perhaps music or songs you keep hearing over and over again. Go into that, be fierce about that, look into that lyrics. Look into how you're communicating your truth out to other people. How are you expressing your visions, your ideas? You have a right to be here as well. You have a right to speak up. So communication seems also to be very much important in these challenges, where you seem to be breaking apart to start preparing for something completely different. But it really takes everything you've got. The bottom card is Ten of Swords. So this is telling me that, again, communication is very important at this point, but that you have also reached a certain point where you say stop, no more This is really top of the communication mountain where we can't take any more. This is affliction. This is hurtful in every aspect of the situation. Whatever is being said or thought, or you think people are thinking about you, or what they may be saying behind your back, this is really where you can be no more. You can be stabbed no more. You have had enough. There are no more swords to come to be put in your back, because there are already 9 swords there right now, and now the final sword is coming, and you're saying, you know what, enough's enough. This is my enough's enough card. Okay, so you've had it. Okay, no more of this. You need to speak up. You need to be heard here. There's something important coming in. Again, visions. Connect with your higher selves. Someone is trying to reach you there to maybe put the right words in your mouth or in your throat. That is actually what I'm hearing here, that you can pull down the exact word, the exact sentence, the exact lyric, if that's what you need, where people will just be stunned, and you will finally cut them off. You are the knight here. You can conquer this 10 of swords, okay? Because this is a step further out, okay? So you have really the power, the richness of words is what I hear here. You have the power. You have the upper hand here. You will conquer this situation of using bad words about each other, rumors, scandals, gossiping, whatever it may be, or just plain down to earth, plain destructive energies being said to you, perhaps directly, perhaps indirectly, through emails, phone calls, whatever it may be. You have the upper hand. Be focused on whom you're spending your time with here. I'd say that. That is extremely important for you, because you need to be a team player to your own energy here. Okay? So let's pull a healing color card to see if Mother Earth and also the Hydra, what is it? What kind of color could have a dissolving energy on this? Let's just shuffle the cards one more time. And let's see what's coming out here. Let's pull a card from the top of the deck. We have purple. Again, purple here. The mauve. So it's not completely purple, but card number 43. Enjoy clear hearing. Exactly. Enjoy clear hearing. Let's put it over here. And 4 plus 3 is also 7. Again, it's pointing to our 7th chakra, which is our crown chakra, where we are beginning to opening up to other dimensions, other worlds, other ways of communicating, also communicating ourselves, communicating our own visions to the world around us. You are in blossom here. You are doing the work. Keep going. Keep being a team player. Hold your commitments here to your own life force energy, and you will know what and when to spend, whom and what to spend your energy on, your time, what you need to take physical action on. Every time we take physical action, we spend a little bit of our life force energy. And when we are in challenging times, we cannot just spend it to the right and to the left and up and down and all directions. We need to be focused. So I'll say that this is also a focus card, but we need to be flexible. We need to be able to say no also, to make sure that we keep our commitment to what is true to us. So let's pull some astrology cards, as I mentioned in the beginning. And this is where you also perhaps will benefit from having a look in your own chart to see where you have these energies going, to make this reading a little bit more personal. So let's see what's coming for us, or what's coming in. Perhaps this could also be a call from your past on loved ones. Let's see what's going on here. So really a fierce energy in this reading, also with the swords and the wands. But remember that, first of all, it's about you becoming more confident in your materialistic world, in your structure, in how you want to live your life. Okay, so we have a house card. So this is pointing to a certain life area of yours. And we have the 7th house, exactly. Okay, so we are back to communication, right? So also the wands could talk about relationships, but also if you got something creative going in your life, or just how you see yourself as a creative creature, how you are moving around situations in your life in a very creative way. So the 7th house is pointing to all our relationships in lives. So both, as it says, business, family, friends, also romantic. Where is it that you right now need to have a look at yin and yang? Where is the feminine and masculine not in balance? The 7th card is pointing to Libra energies. So check out your 7th house, and or I would say your where you have Libra energies, or maybe even your Venus position, as Venus also rules the 7th house. So this is about balance, being being diplomatic, being graceful, but also being careful that you won't have people stepping all over you. So right now you will feel that there is something in your relationships that needs to have another checkup, where you are really under pressure. You really feel that this is calling for courage and all your energy, everything you got. It's like this is, I'm seeing a calendar that is completely filled with appointments in one relationship, and then a new appointment with another relationship. There's a lot going on here where you need to maybe point out where you have the biggest challenge right now, and then begin there and see if these relationships, if there is an item or an issue there that is connecting multiple relationships in your life, then it is really important that you call for help, because you need some extra divine assistance here to cope with all of this at once. With the swords and wands coming out here, it's also telling me that this could be a very swift, fast-moving energy. So this will very soon be over if you just call for more help. And this could even be maybe calling for assistance from other people, people you relate on, people who may not be drawn into these intense, emotional, very emotional situations. Maybe a person who's outside of all of that, maybe a colleague or someone, if it's in your private life, vice versa. Someone to give your advice, or someone who can support you. Someone who is Gaea in personae, showing up, you know, Mother Earth showing up for you in 3D, real time. Okay, so maybe that's just for some of you, but I definitely feel that also if you phone a person whom you can rely on to help you go through this, you will definitely not have a no. You know who to contact if that's, I feel that's specific for some of you out there. Okay, so let's pull an advice card here, or a focus card, to see where it is that you've just had enough. And now you need to speak up to make yourself heard. You really also need to stay committed to yourself, what is true for you. Okay, and then maybe be patient when you have said all that there is to say. Then just wait, have patience, okay, and see what happens next. Again, enjoy clear hearing. For some of you, you can hear words being whispered in your ears. you know, to guide you in these situations. So when you are out and about in these relationships where you find your challenges right now, listen to what's going on. Take a step back. Be patient. Don't be the one who's coming forth right away. Listen to what's being said. Observe people, how they're taking action on things, and then respond with Knight of Swords. Be fierce about this, okay? And you will find that you will have the right words showing up for you. As clear as a new sunrise here. I like the yellow color here, pointing to the sun. So there's something new rising within your throat chakra here. Okay, yeah. I think it's pronounced as the same way. I don't know, I'm Danish, okay, so you have to bear with me. But move and move. It's almost the same pronunciation here. So this is saying get up and get active. Try gentle exercise such as yoga, tai chi, or pilates. Exactly, that's when you are back into the wands. Okay, again, how are you spending your time when you are alone? I think that you should try to exercise, but also have a focus on nutrition as well. So we don't have any water here, so if you could step out of your feelings for this, you know, observe, take a step back instead of responding and reacting right away. That would be a very good thing for you. Only respond when you know what is the situation here, what is the core of things before you're making your move also. So you definitely also have to, and I feel that it's more about your Kundalini energy. It's how you keep your energy, your drive, your passion, your courage, leadership of your own life, how you keep that going. We are light, we are plasma. How do you keep that pace? How do you keep the rhythm of that going so that you can feel comfortable in who you are, in your structure, in your body? Bottom card is saying heal, okay? You have a natural gift for healing through your hands, words, or actions. Okay, so that could actually be something here for those of you where this could be a working situation, perhaps. Someone that you want to, where you want to start something for yourself, something new, okay? Something new where you're breaking free of old deals or contracts and you're starting something on your own. It could be a healer's, something that got to do with healing, okay? And since we have the swords here, maybe there's something here you need to fight for as well, where you're not being heard. Step out of that and move into your own clinic, build up your own clinic, build up your own business here, if that's of course specifically for some of you out there, not for all. But for those of you who are working with healing one way or another, especially for those of you who got something going with words, definitely look more into that. Be serious about that. Be focused on that. That's where you maybe have a lot of challenges going on, perhaps also within yourself. This could be maybe, even though the 7th house is pointing to our relationship with others, this could be the relationship between you and your higher self. Okay, and start to take that in, start to change your perception or understanding of yourself and your own abilities. There's so much more here, perhaps. And where you are also beginning, maybe for some of you, working as a medium. You can connect with past on loved ones. You can connect with archangels or just other dimensions, perhaps. So move more into that. But definitely for all of you, there's a lot of healing coming in here. Your guides have heard you, they have seen you, they have been watching over you, they have seen every step of the way where you've been working very hard to break free of something here, to manifesting your own truth, okay? And they are teaching you now how to be flexible, but also being focused, being present in the here and now, to come out of that tunnel of darker times where a lot of bad dialogues have been where you have experienced a lot of bad dialogues, okay? The word dialogues and a lot of bad words. This is just simply very destructive energy, okay? And that's been hurtful on your, for you, on your, in relation to your mindset, in how you're seeing yourself, perhaps understanding yourself. Everything you're saying is being completely misunderstood, or if people understand what you're saying, they're simply just trying to tear you apart, to try to make you believe that that cannot be your truth, because it's not their truth, okay? So very conflicting times, but it is reaching a, you are peaking right now, you are beginning to move into the new direction of your life. Again, we have 7 and 7, a double 7, which also means that right now it's important for you to connect yourself with your higher self, okay? Whatever has been put on you of beliefs about yourself, they're not true, they're destructive. You had enough, okay? You need to be focused on what direction you wish to move into right now. Where do you want to take, what do you want to take action on? The next card out here from the bottom of the card deck is actually time. Okay, the universe is helping you look for synchronistic events around you. My eyes just caught that card, so I'll just give you that card in this reading as well, okay? So I'm wishing you all the best out there. I hope you've been inspired, of course, to dive much deeper into all of this, and really be careful about your next steps, but tune into your guides, whom or whatever that may be for you, because there is so much help there right now. You will find out how strong you are, how much you can manifest in your own life, even though many people have been telling you that you cannot. Prove them wrong. Step into your own truth and speak your truth. So take great care of yourselves out there. I'm so grateful. Thank you for tuning in here. I hope I'll be seeing you another time. Bye for now.